up, everybody? Welcome to the Deacon Rap Podcast. I'm here live with Aku of what the brand or company do you work for, man?
So it's just Aku, and then my brand is Gamer Gauntlet.
Gamer what?
Gamer Gauntlet.
Gamer Gauntlet.
Gamer Gauntlet.
Yeah.
And then we have your favorite chef cosplayer, Jude the Dude.
Hello.
And last week we have King Mello, your favorite rapper who goes to cons.
Yep.
But I'm your favorite con rapper at con. He's your favorite regular rapper. I don't know, bro. Like, do you consider yourself like nerdcore or nerdy rapper at all?
So it's weird, man, because like I guess I consider myself like just like just like a regular rapper or whatever. But I could jump into that nerdcore bag if I need to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I feel inspired to write something that's part of like the nerdcore genre, I mean, I could definitely put my pen together, and get right, So
okay, so you're like Meg in a sense. You're a rapper that likes anime.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was always part of the anime scene before. Like, I didn't start really get serious into rapping until like 2019. But I've always been a fan of anime and manga ever since I was a kid. So
Gotcha. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just a weeb that jumped into the rap game. That's pretty much it.
Gotcha. And then Makai, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
We can. And y'all, this is Makai. Oh, and he's gone. I wonder why. Yeah.
Funny story. Before I met Deacon Rap, his girlfriend, and Aku, I've known Mello since community college.
Yeah, we went to school together.
That's dope.
Yeah, we went to school together.
Nah, man,
Fun times, man. Fun times.
Dude, the amount of shenanigans we did in college.
Yeah,
like what?
Don't get me started on that. Nah, I mean, just
that's one of those. You gotta talk to us outside the live stream for that one.
Yeah. That's an off stream conversation.
Gotcha. Well, in that case, let's get started into Ecchi Expo Dallas. First off, does anybody have any stories? Or did anyone go on Thursday or no?
Nope. Mm-mm.
Hello, Mama Donovan. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing good today.
Yay!
I'm really tired because last night I was actually at a video shoot for Exo Monty's new video.
Oh, nice.
You know what? I actually saw an Instagram post about that. I actually saw because I follow her and I saw that she was talking about that, how she was gonna do a music video for one of her songs. So that's cool. That's dope that you were at that. That's cool.
Oh yeah, it really is. It's for her new song, Finish Him. It's her Mortal Kombat song.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Gotcha. So, starting off, let me just start off with I couldn't sleep the night before.
Wow.
Like, I was up until like 1 o'clock in the morning because I had this unhealthy craving for sweet tea from McDonald's.
So you're pregnant?
I'm not pregnant, babe. So I'm tossing and turning, and then finally I'm like, F it. I'm gonna go to McDonald's at 1 o'clock in the morning just for some sweet tea.
And it was closed.
It took me 45 minutes.
Oh no!
Why?
Babe, I'm talking about
I'm
McDonald's,
surprised you
not
didn't go
Taco Bell.
Yeah, but why would?
I'm shocked.
Hey, there's always Whataburger.
Yeah.
But I
Whataburger will
want
always
sweet
hit
tea from
good.
McDonald's.
So who's the father?
I mean, but for Whataburger, you get like the breakfast.
Get more for your buck.
They don't serve 24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that The sweet tea from McDonald's specifically is what I wanted at 1 o'clock in the morning.
You wanted the diabetes. That's what you wanted. You wanted them 1 o'clock in the morning diabetes. That sweet tea is sweet. Oh, me it is.
So is our Sprite.
Oh, yeah, that Sprite is crisp.
Yeah, my problem is that I didn't have any melatonin gummies left. And it's like, I didn't realize until it was like 11:30. I'm like, ah, damn, Walmart and HEB are closed. I can't get any melatonin gummies. So,
I thought HEB was open until 1.
no, it closes at 11.
Mm.
Babe, you're thinking of their Thanksgiving hours in 2019.
Yeah.
I remember when Walmart used to be
I was
24/7.
just gonna say that, man. We had it so
those were the
good.
best
24.
days.
Oh no. Walmart learned their lesson keeping it open 24/7. They learned their lesson doing that. They're not doing that.
Man.
No, they're still doing it till 11 in Plano.
Listen. We had 24-hour Walmart. We had $1 spicy McChickens. We had $1.50 a gallon gas. We had it all.
Yeah, we
And then we fucked it up.
Oh yeah, you talking about back.
Bang, 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 bang.
I'm only talking about 2019.
So
That man talking about back.
That was 5 years ago.
What?
5 years
That
ago.
was 5.
Good
That's
God.
$1.50 for a gallon of gas was 5 years ago. Crazy. So where was I at?
I'm telling you, huh?
Where was I at when this was happening?
Mhm.
So we get to the con and we have to stop at every Buc-ee's because that's just what I do. Like, if I gotta go to the bathroom, like, okay, I think I can hold it till we get to Buc-ee's. Oh, I need gas. I think I have enough till we can get to Buc-ee's. And we get to Buc-ee's, and then finally we get to the con, and let's see, what did we do?
Did you save the buck for your truck? I mean, you never know.
It's really funny he mentioned that
Can y'all
too
still hear
because
me?
most people.
I think I can put this on.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So what were you gonna say?
I said it's funny that you mentioned that because most people when they go on trips for cons, they will purposely put just enough gas in their car to make it to Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
Oh my God.
and then they'll
That
fill
would
up
be
the rest of the way. Like that's crazy.
Sunday when we went to Sunday when we checked out. That's what I did. I only put just enough gas in my car to be able to get us to the closest Buc-ee's.
And we made it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Aku, how did your Friday start?
Oh man, so it started off with me first. I gotta go get my beard cut because my barbershop closed at weird times. So had to go get my beard cut early Friday morning. Gotta get right, you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna be the sip king, I had to get right. I'm the sip master, so I had to go get right. Then after that, my homie came through, and so we just pretty much made that trip. I want to say I stopped at one gas station. I didn't even make it to Buc-ee's. Like I think I passed Buc-ee's. I stopped at the gas station because traffic heading to Dallas was terrible. Then got to the con and just turned up, pretty much.
Got Deacon Rap's doing something. So
who here actually got there like Thursday or like made it to the VIP mixer on Thursday?
Not me.
I mean,
Two
I didn't even know they had
for
something
VIP.
going on Thursday.
Oh yeah. If you want the VIP badge, all you need to know is you better have a lot of money.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
I
I'm the only one
would
here
assume
who
so.
got there on Thursday.
So
Yeah, it's like you kind of get like a early badge pickup if you get the VIP, or if you went for the VIP mixer, you get like the badge and the goodie bag early, and you could also get some sweet treats that they were giving out, like they were giving out muffins and cookies and all that stuff, and you could like catch up with other people that you might have seen at any of the other Ecchi expos. I ran into some familiar faces. And they also were doing like the stuff with the shirts there too that you could also do. You could also make in the exhibit hall after Thursday.
Gotcha. We gotta before we get to Jude. Did you talk about your Friday morning?
Friday morning, all
Did
I
you
did
talk
was some
about it?
yard. Oh yeah, Friday morning, all I did was help out with some yard work. Got ready for the convention. Waited on my boy to come pick me up, and we drove to Mesquite for Friday.
Gotcha. Before we get to Mello, we have a question from Twitch. Do you prefer the SA Ecchi or the Dallas?
Or the other way around.
Yeah. Before I get my answer, Aku, do you prefer the San Antonio Ecchi or the Dallas Ecchi?
So the one I hosted a panel at the San Antonio one as well. So it's hard for me to really like compare the two, and the only reason why is because Anime Frontier was going on at the same time as Ecchi Expo, so it wasn't even like a lot of people at Ecchi Expo in San Marcos. So
Gotcha.
I prefer Dallas as of right now.
What was
I
your
had-
panel at the San Antonio one?
The same ones I had here. So I had Anime Wars, I had Anime Would You Rather style, and then I also had 101 Tips and Tricks with Color and Kiss, which is one of my friends.
Ah,
Yeah, Jude, Ecchi, San Antonio Ecchi or Dallas Ecchi?
To be fair, I had good. Even though I was a volunteer for both years at San Marcos or San Antonio, however you want to put it. Dallas is not bad though. It was convenient, but I got good memories at San Marcos though.
Like the
Although-
ass spanking during the rave.
Huh?
The ass spanking during the rave last year. I was there when you were doing that.
oh my God.
Oh no, wasn't the San Marcos one the one where you got to be on stage with the strippers and everything?
That was my very first Ecchi Expo period.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Oh.
Dallas or San Antonio?
I'm going to be neutral about this, to be honest.
Okay. Mello, what Dallas or San Antonio?
San Antonio, hands down.
Okay, why?
San Marcos, hands down. Now, I guess I could say I'm a little biased because I'm a little biased because actually Dallas, I was only there for one day, so my opinion might be a little bit skewed because I didn't get to really experience everything that there is to see, but just the energy at San Marcos was just there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
The energy was there. Like
Yeah.
as soon as I got there, like I just nothing but love, nothing but good vibes. Everybody was very friendly. Everybody was very respectful. I got to meet some really cool people that were there that are just from everywhere. I mean, I met people that flew in from California, Washington State, some people that flew in from DC. Like I met people from everywhere there. And also just a lot of the panels that were hosted. Aku's panel was one of them that I went to at San Marcos. Deacon, I got to catch one of your panels that you had your concert that you threw. I got to check that out. That was actually really, really entertaining. So I definitely enjoyed that.
Thank you.
And just like the Take One Comedy Coliseum, that one was super crazy. That was super packed, and
I love
Those are
that.
always
that was
Oh,
that
they're
was
so
insane.
funny.
That was the first Take One Comedy Coliseum that I went to. I've heard good things about it, so that really just kind of took the cake for me because I was dying laughing. It was so funny. I was in tears by the time I left. And
I love them. They're
and
so
just like the rave was top tier. Just all the after parties after that were top tier. Like the con itself was just amazing. So San Antonio, like Ecchi Expo, the things I've heard about it, it definitely lived up to its name. So
Gotcha.
yeah, it met all my expectations. So yeah, San Antonio hands down.
So, Mama Donovan, you have never you didn't go to Dallas, so
I didn't go to Dallas, so I shouldn't even answer this. I'm like San Marcos because I
Yeah.
went.
yes. And then Makai, you went to both Dallas or San Antonio.
Well, okay, so I don't know if I'm the only one here, but I've actually been to every Ecchi Expo since 2021, excluding the one in Denver.
Same. Same. I was
So-
there. I was at all of them.
Yeah, so I guess you could say I'm kind of more of like, well, I guess, well, even though I'm only in 25, you could say I'm kind of like the old timer when it comes to this. But
You're well versed in your
You're,
Ecchi.
I think you're the
Yeah.
youngest one
Well
here.
versed.
Honestly.
I like the way you put that.
But I'm the what one here? I'm sorry.
You're
I
well
think you're
versed.
the youngest. You're the youngest one here.
Yeah,
Mhm.
actually, you might be right about that, but I take no shame in it. But so yeah, so like I will say it's kind of hard for me to choose. Like I will say, like I do feel like they've always improved with the Ichi Expos as they've been going on. Like the very first one, the hotel that they chose, it wasn't the best. Like it was like so there wasn't enough space like to walk in that one. Like it was very crowded and the AC also broke, so it was hot in there both figuratively and literally. And with there not being as much space, it's kind of like sticking together wasn't really a hard thing to do. But then in 2022 they put it in the one that they usually use for San Marcos, which is like I actually really like that one a lot. I'm not saying I don't like the one that they had in Dallas, but I really do like the one in San Marcos or San Antonio or whichever one whatever you want to call it. But that one in particular, I really love that one for how much space it has, as well as how many panel rooms there are. So like with there being more panel rooms, there's actually a lot more to see. Like I remember in 2022, they had quite a few high school DxD voice actors, and they did like a Q&A with the voice actors. It was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Like there's only so much I can remember because like you couldn't record it because they said no recording before that one. So I was like, oh well, I can't record this. But
Before I want to pause you. I like how there were signs to say no recording before you get your badge. Yet in every panel room I'm in, everybody had their phones out recording.
yeah, pretty much. But I prefer not to break the rule. I mean,
I same.
I respect it.
Yeah. So Dallas or San Antonio?
I'm probably gonna go with San Antonio. It's not that I don't like the Dallas one. Like the Dallas one was really fun. I had an absolute blast like all 3 days, even though I left a little earlier on the last day. But San Marcos just has more space and there's more panel rooms as well as like more stuff to see and all that other stuff. And I mean, I hope they bring it back, but I really loved the hentai room that they had in 2022 because I met some people that I actually go to conventions with and hang out with in person because of the hentai room or because I met them in the hentai room.
Gotcha.
Hell, that
Yeah, I will say
hentai room. They
I
didn't
will-
have that this year. I was upset.
I will say that at karaoke, that Makai, that towards the end, he would totally topless, like dancing around, like and singing like he was Usher.
I got some moves.
Yeah, do you remember? Because your body is shredded too. That's what also made me think of Usher. So yeah,
I could see that.
yeah. All right, lastly, Babe, Dallas or San Antonio?
I would say San Antonio because San Antonio had the horny jail, which Dallas did not.
Yeah, you can.
I do remember walking by that and seeing
Yeah,
that.
I remember saying that too. That was funny.
They even
That
had
was
the
my-
dog watching
that's-
over the jail.
that's like my go-to place in the San Marcos area because that's the only way for me to contain the horny after Saturday night.
So when we first went to Ecchi San Antonio, my girlfriend's like, "Okay, babe, you're gonna go to horny jail." We find a horny jail. There's like 4 or 5 girls making out with each other in the horny jail. I'm like, so I'm supposed to go here, right?
I mean, I guess jail couldn't contain their horniness.
Yeah, but surprisingly, at Expo Dallas, they had the animal hospital down the street. Like,
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, they did. They did.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically with her, she's like,
mesquite. Yeah.
she tells me you're too horny. We're putting you in the dog kennel and sending you to the animal shelter.
Wow.
Whoa.
And I'm like, I'm not getting in the cage, babe. Just like Shinji won't get in the robot, I'm not getting in the dog cage. But yeah, so, and here we are to me. I will say this. I would pick Ecchi San Antonio over all the other Eschis, and here's why. One, the hotel room, those were not hotel rooms. The regular room is basically a suite, and the suite is basically a presidential suite, and a presidential suite is basically somebody's apartment. So that part alone makes it better than all of them. Number two, I only have to drive like an hour and 10 minutes, and that includes my time going to Buc-ee's. Okay.
Really? Because I'm like, I thought it was only 15 minutes.
You and that Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
And Taco Bell.
This guy in Buc-ee's, man.
There is one thing that Ecchi Dallas did better than San Antonio, and that is the parking situation. Like, I don't know if you guys were at the 2022 Ecchi Expo, but that was Park Apocalypse of 2022.
It was
like there
terrible.
were people that circled for almost an hour trying to find a space. People were parking in the grass. People were trying to park far and having to Uber back. Like, the parking was just terrible. And I know there's nothing they can do about it because the spaces are limited. And that's about the only thing that Dallas has on the San Antonio one. Because the Dallas one was great. I'm not going to lie. I did thoroughly enjoy myself. But when you compare it to the San Antonio one, especially last year, because last year was just great.
Oh, yeah, last year was insane.
That was amazing.
Yes, last year they had somebody was doing a club in their hotel room.
Yeah, they were
I
charging.
know what you're talking about.
I was there for that.
Yeah, they were charging people at the door to go into their party.
I remember that.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
I was there.
Well, they had the presidential suite and everything.
Yeah, they had a $5 cover, and there was a line out the door. Like, every time somebody walked out, they're like, "Yeah, next person in line."
How often
Yeah.
does someone actually walk out though? That's the real question.
But the reason why they did that is because there was so much alcohol in that room that they were charging cover to help pay because they threw back to back parties. They threw one Friday night and they threw one Saturday night. So to help like recoup for the cost of the amount of money that they spent for the liquor, they were charging people cover at the door.
So it's like a virtual bar.
So basically, it was paid. You pay $5 to get in, and it's open bar. You can drink whatever you want.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, because they had because the kitchen area, they had just because they had what was it? They had it was kind of like a roundabout kitchen. So it was like a walk-in kitchen, and the counter was kind of like a U-shaped, and so they had bottles from one end of the counter to the other end. Like, it was just filled with liquor, and then they had a side table that had a bunch of mixers that were there. So if you wanted a mixer, you had like a bunch of juices and sodas to choose from. And so you pay $5 and it's all you can drink. That's literally
that's a hell of a deal.
Yeah, that's
and
literally what it was.
And Cash App too.
Yeah, they were taking cash and Cash App, which is wild. And they had the QR code on the door. That tickled me when I saw that. I was like, wait, y'all got the QR code on the door? That's crazy.
Hey, desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yeah. And another funny thing is that room party was on the same floor as my room.
Oh, you must have had a hard time sleeping.
I didn't sleep. What do you mean?
What is sleep?
Yeah, what is sleep when you got a party like that going on?
Nah.
That's very, yeah,
I slept when the sun came up. That's when I slept.
We were talking on the ride over because we couldn't find a room party at all on Friday, and then on Saturday we were in Jude's room, and then once it got super packed, we're like, okay, we're leaving, and then we couldn't find another one, so we decided that for San Antonio we're gonna do an invite only room party. Yeah, there's gonna be blackjack and hookers. So be prepared for that. Okay, I'm just kidding. There won't be any blackjack.
Did you see Did you see the way your girl looked at you?
Yes, I did.
I think she said it's on site after this stream.
Oh man,
you're dead. I'm sorry, bro. You did it to yourself.
I saw that look and I was like,
oh. Wait. What are you talking about?
When you said blackjack and hookers in front of your girlfriend, I think she's giving you that look that says you're dead.
No, not really. Dude, you got to remember the rules of our relationship are very different than everybody else's.
No, it was just it was just funny. It was just the look she gave you. It was just
Gotcha.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all
basically blackjack and hooker is the equivalent of Taco Bell and what else? And Taco Bell.
Don't you mean Taco Bell and
Taco Bell and propane. There we go.
Oh my God. But yeah, no. So basically, it's gonna be invite only. We're not gonna have any alcohol. It's gonna be more of, oh, here's that party we all want to go to, but we can't find. Okay, here it is. It's invite only, and I'm only inviting like people I know. Because like I did like being at Jude's party, but the problem was like there was so many people. And I'm like, okay, we're leaving.
Yeah, it was.
I saw the Snapchats of that party.
You mean panel?
I was
No,
like,
we're talking about the room. Wasn't that your room?
That was Rock's room.
Oh, okay. Because I saw Zach laid out on the bed cuddling with Makai's friend. So I'm like, oh, it's Chef's room.
yeah, I saw the snaps from that party, and I was just kind of like, interesting. I was like,
Gotcha, yeah. Yeah. But no, invite only, like bring your own alcohol because like, alcohol is not cheap. And yeah.
Alcohol is expensive.
If you want to bring a friend, all they got to do is share one of my posts in their story and they can come in.
Did you guys already book your rooms for San Antonio?
I booked it on day one.
Yeah, because I booked 2 rooms, and I plan on having them next to each other. So
yeah, awesome.
Yeah, so I guess one room to crash and one room to have a party. I guess
pretty much.
Ooh.
Yeah, just so you don't have to clean up as much afterwards.
Yeah. Exactly. There you go.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yep. Actually, I remember. I'm trying to remember where I saw this, but I think they said they were going to try and get the San Marcos Hotel to like be just for the guests that are going to the convention.
Yes.
I've been hearing.
So fun fact, right? So when I got to Ecchi, on Saturday, I think like the marketing coordinator for Ecchi Expo was at the door, like basically asking people like how did they hear about Ecchi, like how did they hear about the con, and they were asking like, she was asking like, are you guys which Ecchi Expos have you guys been to? And I was like, I told her, I was like, I went to the one at San Marcos last year, the one in December, and I had an amazing time. And she's like, we're working on getting that hotel for the convention guests only. And so this is coming straight from the marketing coordinator. So
Nice.
it's definitely something that they're working on. It's not like set in stone yet, but they're working on it.
So Mello, about 2 months ago in the Discord, Con Daddy actually asked us if they booked the entire hotel, do they think everyone would book a room? And I think judging by the
question.
Huh?
Because you're asking them basically if you book the entire hotel for just hotel guests, for just convention guests, you have to like be basically promising that they're going to sell out on only convention guests.
On the convention guests,
Yeah.
Like that's the promise. Otherwise, it's not worth it. Because
That's very
I'm going to tell
true.
you right now, if that is set in stone, I will tell you right now, rooms will sell out.
Yes.
If they're
Yeah.
making
Everybody and their mama will be in those rooms.
if they're making that hotel specifically for convention guests, rooms will sell out.
That's good. And then
How
you don't have
Dragon,
to worry
that's
about,
how
like,
Dragon Con made their money.
For
you
sure.
don't have to worry about the in between space of like, okay, you can't look all etchy, you can't be naked.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
and then when you get behind the curtain.
So we bought her hooker outfits, and we were like, oh, that's right. We can you have to be covered. So we just took a blanket off of the bed and we were using that.
Yeah, I was being creative. So one moment I'm looking like I'm getting baptized in his church, and the next moment I'm like, all right, hooking time.
Yeah, like the people that were in my room when I was in my room with him, and she knocked on the door. I'd be like, all right, guys, my hooker's here. You guys need to get out.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious. I can just imagine everyone's reaction when that was said.
Was this before or
Yeah.
after Boogie Nights was on the TV? I don't remember that.
Before or after what?
We were watching Boogie Nights on the TV.
Oh, no, I'm talking about Dallas.
Oh, at Dallas. Oh.
Yeah, but no, that's the next thing. Has anyone ever seen Boogie Nights?
I have seen that.
Never heard of it.
So
I
it's
have
No,
not seen
not really.
So it's this fake biopic about the porn industry from 1978 and how cocaine and videotape killed it in 1980. And so here we are watching Boogie Nights at SG Expo, and I'm like, such the perfect movie to be watching at a porn con.
Yeah, pretty,
Oh, that's not. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be
pretty
fun.
graphic.
Yeah. Yeah, because like in this movie, right? One of my favorite forms of symbolism, they're at a New Year's Eve party on 1979, and you hear 10, 9, 8, and the girls cutting the cocaine like, goodbye 1979, hello 1980. That symbolism right there is one of my favorite pieces of symbolism in all of cinema.
So you watch this? You watch porn for the plot?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
These are
doesn't
good points.
anybody?
Let me put it to you like this. Why in the hell would you order a pizza and you don't have money to pay for it? Like, who does that?
Oh my dear.
Like, Star Wars is more believable than that.
I'm gonna get your pizza.
This poor boy.
Yeah, and how do you get your hand stuck in the dryer? That's not possible.
Oh my! You're taking these things too literally.
I mean,
I
honestly, yeah, you probably shouldn't take it too literally.
This is the thing. Me and Porno is like physicists and the Fast and the Furious. They can't sit down and watch it. Like, you think a physicist can sit down and watch the Fast and the Furious and totally be like, oh, it's so fun to see Tyrese Gibson and Ludacris go to space in a Pontiac Fiero. No!
This is a man. If you gave him something to say, oh, I have an extra delivery from Amazon. We
But
have
is
to
it
open it up.
entertaining?
I didn't order anything from
I
Amazon.
mean, yeah. I mean,
Scammer. I'm calling the
if
cops.
it,
You watch it and be like, you know what, guys, hold on. I don't think they love each other. And that's
No! They don't. That's not your mom. Mom don't act like that with their kids.
Like I took him to a like Monster of Love like panel, and he's sitting there being like, "Wait, what? Huh? Y'all love this? Y'all love this?"
There's a movie about a girl who falls in love with a T-Rex and tried to have sex with the T-Rex.
I mean, I'd believe it. I mean, look at Bee Movie. That was a movie with a woman that literally fell in love with a bee. I mean, I guess he really. I guess he might have. Wow. I wonder how that would work because he'd sting her, but like, wouldn't he die after that?
Hey man, she just wanted
I
some.
mean, his friend ain't died. His friend ain't
I
died.
mean,
His friend put a
he
little
wanted to
sword
get
on
some
him.
honey.
I mean, actually, you're right. His friend didn't die.
Yeah, his friend ain't died. So I mean, if he just put a little sword on it, he'll be all right.
Yeah, and then
You
I
might-
guess he could penetrate her as much as he wanted to.
My favorite line from B Movie. That's your queen? That's a guy in drag. That's a drag queen.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, I would either say that line or the part where they were in court and he was just like, "Is this what we're looking forward to? Being honey slaves to the white man?" And like there was a group of white men with a black guy right next to him. He just scooted over like,
He was all the way over here.
Yeah, that movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
So going back to SG Expo, before we run out of time, Aku, what was your favorite moment from SG Expo? What was your favorite thing?
From this one?
Yeah, from Dallas.
Oh man. Besides doing panels, just meeting new people, seeing everybody that I haven't seen in a while because I stay in Houston, so I don't really go to Dallas a lot unless it's cons. And just going around and doing like my little Ecchi interviews that I did with certain people and stuff. So that's pretty much it. Oh, and then these little Legos that my bro bought me.
oh.
Oh,
He did. So like I got a collection of like Legos for Dragon Ball Z that I get that I buy when I go to cons. It's like all like back there. So
nice. Okay, Jude, what was your favorite thing about this SG Dallas?
Oh, just being able to hang out with some friends, have fellowship, and just being mellow. No disrespect to King Mellow. He's not a fun.
Go ahead and take it, bro. You're good.
That and That and just being able to escape reality, even if it's for a couple of days.
Man, that's the best part about going to cons, dog. Is escaping
That
reality.
Mhm.
facts.
Oh, that reminds me. I got a call when I was about to leave. I got a call saying that I was being sued, and I had to call him by that afternoon. And I'm like, you know what? This can wait till Monday. Now looking back, I think it's fake.
Yeah.
Because like the
Mm.
number they gave me had an Atlanta area code, and I'm like, who would sue me in Atlanta?
Whole repeat.
Yeah. Also, you don't get a phone call for that. Someone comes to you and has to physically serve you papers.
Yeah.
Like you don't
But
get it over the
I
phone.
think it was whole repeat.
Oh man, I hope he goes to San Japan, and I hope he comes up to me because I would love to just punch him in the face, and then just yeah, he's the guy that everyone wants to punch in the face.
I think he wants to get punched in the face.
Huh?
I think he wants to get punched in the face. He's clearly
Wait, who wants to
masochistic.
get punched in the face?
So there's this TikToker named Holy Pete. He's the guy that got most of WeebCon shut down for dunking his head in the tank.
Ah,
And here's the thing.
Oh,
He's not wholesome. He's too white to be wheat, so I call him white bread Pete.
Or enrich Pete. Or rich read Pete.
Or white ass, but anyway. Jude, about your panel. So fun fact, guys. So when we were at Jude's panel, right? I was talking with somebody, and Jude was like, "Can I get a volunteer?" So I just volunteered, right? Then it hit me. Oh wait, I don't know what I'm volunteering for. And he's like, "You're gonna receive a lap dance," and I'm like, "Can it be for my girlfriend out of respect for my relationship?" And so Victoria gave me a lap dance in front of like 200 people, and then I gave her one in front of 200 people. And then I'm like, it's nothing against you guys. Y'all are all beautiful, but I gotta be respectful to my relationship.
It would have made my night if somebody threw me 100.
yeah, but I was one of the people that lost.
well, for me,
Like they really work for it.
Right.
the fact that I was able to get my panel of all things approved is impressive enough and shockingly hilarious. And I promoted that motherfucker like no one's business. Then I had one. I mean, I got a couple of one video promoting it on Saturday night. I actually had one of the dynamic duos who was in the celebrity room. I got her to post for me as well. I was like, the fact that I brought the whipped cream, chocolate syrup, and cherries, I was able to pull off. I was able to get a couple of American pies going on. And for the record, it's about putting the whipped cream, chocolate syrup, and cherries on the consenting female, and lick it off them, off their chest. If you want to get spicy, we can do it down under too. And I was able to pull, and me and this other girl gave one girl the American Pie experience. My God, I went to town on that one.
Yeah, you're not kidding. I was watching that.
Yeah. The tiki rap is confused.
That's not what you use food for.
It's like, which American Pie are we talking? Like, which part?
Probably one of the good ones and not the bad one.
Like
The
the
good
bomb.
That was on my playlist for the American Pie theme kind of deal.
Gotcha. So Mello, what was your favorite part of Ecchi Dallas?
My favorite, if we're talking panels, I would say
Not just panels, literally your favorite part in general.
my favorite. All right. So my favorite is probably the rave. Was probably the
Got
rave.
it.
And I say that because Saturday night, for like I love Ghost Data. I do. Like that's the homie. Like
Oh yeah.
Ghost Data, that's the homie. And so, but the opening DJs for Saturday night, they brought the house down. Literally. Like they went so hard that they blew a fuse and the power shut off.
Oh my God.
For all the equipment, and we had to wait 10 minutes for them to get the electric back up and working, so that way the second DJ that came on could actually like play his set. But when they first walked in there, the energy was just so up there. Like I literally ran to the left side of the stage because I knew that was going to be the only time that I was going to have enough space to actually dance. And I went crazy. And everybody like was in there watching the DJ spin. They were all like watching me just go nuts, just go bananas on the left side of the stage, just shuffling, breakdancing, everything. And yeah, that was a whole vibe. That was a whole vibe. And then and then I just, the dance circles and just everybody just having a good time, having fun. I never really got into the whole conga line thing. I never really got into that.
There's a fun every now and then.
Yeah, I never really got into that, but it's crazy how many friends you can make by just dance.
Hell,
Dance is a universal language, right? So it's like if you can bond with people through dancing, you've made a friend for life.
Mm-hmm.
And
they like the way you move it.
Yeah, and you've met a friend for life, and that was my favorite part about that con. And just seeing so many familiar faces and people that know me from other conventions, and us being able to like link up again and catch up, like that's for me, that's one of the best parts of any con that I go to. But Ecchi Dallas, that was nice. It was nice. It was nice to experience that.
the fact I'll add into that. It was fun. I mean, Friday wasn't too bad. I mean, the rave kind of got a little bit mid after a while, so I was like, you know what? Let's do what I did at San Marcos. All I had to do, bring out a chair. All I had to do, get some people who actually want their ass slapped and whatnot.
Okay, Mr. WWE, getting a chair.
Hey, that's true. I mean, to be fair, I didn't think I was able to get much of a crowd, but damn, I actually got a crowd going.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Saturday night, and with Ghost Dad, it was really fun. And I brought a girl in a chair again. This time there was no ass slapping. This time, I decided to give the American Pie to some people at the rave. And it started, and it got to the point where people were doing it to each other. I was like, "Oh God, what have I done?"
I remember walking back into the rave because I stepped out for a little bit, and I walked back in, and I just saw a circle, and I saw you in the middle of it, and I was just like, I already know I'm gonna see something that's just like that's just out there. Like I already know. Like I already knew it. It was just a matter of like, okay, what am I gonna see now this time? Because last year in San Marcos, of course, you had the circle and you had like the paddle, and you were doing the ass slapping, and then I was like, okay. And then all I see is someone spraying whipped cream on some girl's chest, and I was just like, yep, I'm gonna go back and dance. I saw that and I was like, I'm gonna keep walking. I was like, y'all have fun. I was like, that's gonna be very sticky. I was like, I'm gonna keep walking, and I was like, y'all have fun. But yeah, I could tell y'all had a good time though. It was hilarious.
All right, Mama
Oh,
Donovan.
it was fun.
Mama Donovan, you didn't go to Ecchi Dallas. So what was your favorite thing from Ecchi San Antonio 2023?
Oh my gosh, I should have gotten my book out for this because I had it all written down. Let's see. Well, let's see. Oh, there was a lot. Honestly, I think the fun part was just chilling in the room with y'all and watching Boogie Nights.
Really?
And also going to the rave, and
Yeah.
I was one of the. People.
My heart.
Wait, you was one of the what?
I was one of the people who got my ass slapped at not Dallas, San Antonio.
Chef Daddy here to please.
No, figure that out. Oh my God.
You guys met again. It's like it was in the cards all along.
Okay.
Speaking of ass slapping, I remember there was one girl that I saw walk out of the rave, and she had like a handprint like
Hey,
Like
Damn.
That was me.
I worked out like
she had a handprint on her ass, and it was like about to bruise really bad, and I was just like, she's not going to be happy about that in the morning.
Oh, she ain't walking.
Wait,
But he did ask,
wait.
he's like, he's like, do you want it like, light or hard? I'm like, I don't know. Actually, he's like, maybe somewhere in between, because I don't know. I feel like I was going to underestimate the hard and then walk out in tears instead of
Yeah, that was me. And was it a girl in a green dress?
dress, because I'm like, I had a green outfit, but no, it wasn't a dress.
Yeah, because I saw her at Ecchi. Because that same girl who had a handprint, I saw her again at IckyCon. She told me that that the handprint I gave her lasted for about 2 weeks.
damn.
Oh, so you really did smack it hard.
Did she say that like, hey, 2 weeks, or like, you asshole?
Smacked it so hard, popped the blood vessel.
She did. She told me everything. She was like, "Hey, remember me?" I was like, "I remember."
Oh, she liked
I'm
it.
like,
She liked
I was like, "Oh shit, oh," and then I saw her again at Ecchi Dallas. She got a get back, and she had 2 of her friends smack my ass.
Yeah, because I'm like, she's got to get you back for that.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
that.
I'm just saying, you smacked her so
I
hard,
just
she's probably not going to have
understand
hip problems anymore. She ain't having hip problems when she turns 80.
All right, so Makai, what was your favorite part about SU Dallas?
I mean, there was a lot of great things about Ecchi Dallas. I mean, like, there was like
I know,
mean,
but
the
I need
exhibit-
one thing. What would the one specific thing?
If I could think. Okay, well, I'm gonna be honest. It would either be the karaoke or it would be the rave. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to choose between those two because with the karaoke, I just have fun singing, and usually it's songs that I know like the lyrics to because I just listen to them like pretty much. Well, okay, I have a desk job, so like there is time where I'm just listening to music and songs that I've already listened to before. So that's how I usually sing the songs without really looking at the screen when I do karaoke, and it's just fun singing it in front of an audience. But then there's also the rave. I love to dance a lot. So like, I mean, yeah, you might have seen me dancing, doing a lot of crazy stuff with my legs. If you were at the rave, you probably saw that. But I would probably have to say those two. If I had to say an honorable mention, it would be that voice actor rodeo that was happening on the main stage. That was actually pretty cool too.
Oh, the voice actor rodeo. We did the same thing. I had another memory about that. But yeah, go ahead and finish.
I was done. You could go ahead and say what.
Okay, so I think the rodeo. I think that's the one where they were like asking each other questions, and if they didn't want to answer, they had to take a shot. Although at the San Antonio one, I don't know if they did this at the Dallas one. They turned it to the audience where it's like, okay, you rolled this big fuzzy die, and if your number is bigger, then you get to ask us a question. But if my number is bigger, then we get to ask you a question. And so I rolled and I lost. So they asked me like basically what was the biggest thing in my spank bank, and I was like, recently or like of all time. Well, at first they said recently. It was like at all times. Like, oh, but of all time, that's different because like recently would be Sukuna, but all time is like then Captain America. But it was like some stipulations. Captain America has to be a girl, and Captain America has to be getting fucked by all of his villains. There's the entire rogues gallery.
Oh, including the Red Skull. He might fuck his skull out.
Gotcha.
Actually, wait, let me rephrase that. If it was the Red Skull, you could say, "I'm gonna skull fuck Cap."
It's like I need Red Skull fucking Cap, and also I need all of the skull-related villains. Just so that he
madam, to the woman that who's on here, who's asked I slapped. If everyone should get back, and if I'm ever in Ecchi Expo, and if my panel ever gets approved, especially for this main stage, I will gradually give you the right to get your get back if you want it.
Like, do you want us to warn you? Do you just like go up to you while you're at your panel and just smack you smacking your ass right as you're talking?
I mean, that would be a funny thing. Everybody would probably want to see that.
Yeah. Hey, at least you won't have hip problems later on in life.
Well, I slapped your ass, so I'll let you slap my ass hard as you want.
Yeah, do it at a panel so you have an audience.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like this is going to be on stage. You realize.
Hopefully his pelvis doesn't get shattered.
So before we get to me and Victoria's favorite thing, we have Mystery Bag Mayhem.
Ooh.
So at every con, my girlfriend buys a mystery bag from the dealer. And babe, so this is from DC Imports. How much did you spend on this mystery bag?
$50.
$50 for the mystery bag. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up. And no, she totally not grabbing my crotch. I literally have the bag right here.
Sure, whatever.
Which dealer in the exhibit hall did you buy that from? A couple of them had some.
Yeah, I got this from okay, I got this from I was in the dealer section. Anyway,
it's not DC Imports.
What?
That's the name on the bag.
Yes, it's DC Imports. I am kind of tired from the convention. Anyway, first, I got a bubble tea plushie.
Okay, next thing in here.
Oh my god, it's a cute bunny plushie. And it's holding a store.
Oh, that is
and
cute.
you're gonna love it.
Why? Also, she got this keychain.
Yeah, it's a My Melody keychain.
Oh, nice.
It's like I'm sorry, it's on My Melody. It's a Kurami keychain. Like I'm trying.
The frog.
Okay, is this?
I've got
No, the cock doesn't make noise.
no.
It's a rubber cock. She got a
Oh,
rubber cock.
Oh, well, I'll guess I'll give you
well,
this.
that's a shame. You can't hear it wince with the sound of you squishing it.
Oh my god.
Okay, so now we have buttons and enamel pins, and she's gonna share with y'all what they are.
Okay, so
one by one.
how many? It's like how many buttons? How many buttons I have? Okay, so I got some. Okay, I got some Black Butler buttons. Gotta say that 5 times fast.
Ooh, Black Butler buttons.
Yeah.
Nice.
Don't know where this anime came from, but if anybody can tell me, that'll be great.
That's Black Clover.
Black Clover.
Yeah.
Oh.
Black Clover. Okay.
Yeah, Black
Okay,
Clover.
Black
Yeah,
Clover.
that's Black Clover, yeah.
And I got a Ray Zero.
Ooh.
Yes. This May Girls. Let me see what stickers I got.
She have JoJo.
Which one? Wait. Oh, that's Kokorati. Bruno. That's Bruno.
Okay.
Yeah. I got
Pins from Demon Slayer.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
I believe this is Genshin
I
Impact.
also believe this is also Genshin Impact.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Amber and Venti.
Amber and
Oh,
Venti,
no,
yeah.
thank you.
Okay. This is Sakura from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, it squeaks.
Yeah. Sakura from Jujutsu Kaisen.
No, this
Wow.
week's.
Don't do Nobara like that.
Oh,
That's cool.
Okay, look. If you
wait.
if
So
you what?
you can hear that little thing squeak, but you can't.
You
You
can't
can't
hear
hear the giant cock squeak.
Okay, I believe this is from Demon Slayer.
Oh, sh-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
that's from Demon
That's
Slayer,
one of
yeah.
the upper moon
Who is this?
an old band
Fairy
with
Tale.
an aneurysm.
That's Fairy Tale. He's the
Yeah, that's
master
Fairy
of
Tale,
Fairy Tale.
All right. Okay, go play with your cock.
No. Here,
He's
you
just
play
not
with my
not
cock.
on oh, he's like
No,
not
I
on
want you to
camera.
play with my cock.
No, this is yours.
What?
This is you.
No, it feels my cock feels better in your hand.
Well, you know what they say about a bird in the hand.
I mean, you're familiar with it.
How about I put my cock in your kitty?
Wow. Okay.
Dang.
Look at the flag.
Yeah. Okay. So, babe, what was your favorite thing from Ecchi Dallas?
Oh wow, where do I begin? Okay, so favorite thing that I had probably favorite thing would be probably the Yahweh. There was a Yahweh panel where it was trivia. But like everybody was says like, is that show this year? Yahweh. Oh, I think I know what this is. And in this episode, in season 3 of like episode this from this Yahweh, what happened, true or false? And I didn't win anything, but I had a lot of fun. And I also went to the monster fucking panel since and traumatized him in the.
I did not need to know that people want to fuck animals and werewolves and shit.
Oh, so some people in the bestiality.
Yeah,
Like, there was one
bestiality,
about,
scalies.
Like there was one saying like, my grumpy triceratops boss fucked me and fucked my gay ass or something like that.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought that would be more akin to like creatures you see in anime, but I guess there's no limit.
Well, we talked about tentacles, which I think he likes.
I'm not into tentacles, babe. You are. So
You
my
sure?
favorite. Yes, I'm sure. So my favorite thing from Ecchi Dallas. My favorite part about Ecchi Dallas. Well, as y'all know, I have haters to come to the con. You know, that's just people who don't like me, people who just plain hate me, whatever. At Ecchi Dallas, I only had one. I felt comfortable not walking around with my body cam on. Like, that's how comfortable I felt at Ecchi Dallas. Like, it's like, maybe I don't need to wear the body cam. Because, like, there's been a couple times where, like, shit happened. Nobody believed me. They believed the other person. They twist shit around. And it's like, oh, so I guess I'm guilty by default and nobody wants my side of the story. Like, I felt comfortable at a con again, like entirely. Well, at Ecchi Dallas.
Yeah.
And that was my favorite part about Ecchi Dallas this year. So,
Not getting haters, or only one hater.
yeah, I only had one at the con, which was, yeah, it was.
Usually I was going to be like, just one. Man, you're falling off. You need all.
Yeah,
Well,
I can't please everyone.
You need a
Sadly,
diss track written about you, man. Like, who are you if there's no diss track about you?
I know.
No,
Like,
that's true. You know, that's true though. If you ain't got haters, that means you're doing something wrong, bro.
yeah, it's what you called it? Yeah, I don't know. They just didn't go to this con, like, so I don't know. Better for me, I guess. So we have about 3 minutes left. Anyone want to bring up any last talking points about the con this year?
Well, it's not something about the con, but it's something about what you just said. Well, I'm sorry that you have a list of haters or you have some haters, but
That's cool, bro.
I live by the motto: if people aren't mad at you, then you're doing something wrong. And I don't. What I mean by that, I don't mean be an asshole to everybody. I mean, like, you can't please everybody. I mean, like, you can't be a people pleaser, because if you are, you're just not going to be yourself, and it just doesn't work that way.
Some people are just assholes by choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that old saying, misery loves company.
Yeah.
There's
Somebody
also-
wants.
And just to add to that, there's a saying that I live by, and I've always lived by, and I still do to this day. Go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
That is a good one.
Yeah. So if even if you do have haters and things like that, like, keep the people that do appreciate you and do keep the people that do right by you. Keep them closer. Keep them close. Keep them real close, because when push comes to shove, they're going to be the ones that are in your corner.
Oh yeah.
So, it's okay to have haters, but don't pay them any mind. Don't give them the satisfaction of knowing that they get to you in any way, shape, or form. So,
gotcha. Well,
Yeah,
thank
if
you,
they
man.
get to you, that means that they won or they succeeded.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Well, thank you, guys. Thank you so much. It's just that, I'm used to, like, nobody gets my side. I'm guilty by default. So I'll have evidence proving I'm innocent, and it's like, no, you're guilty by default. So, yeah. But anyway, enough with the trauma dumping. I will say the one last thing about Ecchi Expo. Con Daddy, if you're watching, please book all the room for attendees for San Antonio. Like, whatever budget you have,
No, you gotta say mustard daddy.
Mustard
Yeah.
Daddy, Con Daddy, the director of Phantom Events, whatever budget you have for Dallas next year, just put it all in San Antonio. Put it all in the San Marcos one.
Don't be selfish. We got to spread the word.
Yeah.
Let us have Dallas too.
Yeah,
I know, but like we wanted to make San Marcos. We've already made it clear that San Marcos was the best one. So,
I know.
But let us put the budget into San Marcos and make it the best it can be.
Fine.
Dallas is gonna grow though. I'm telling you, don't count Dallas out. I mean, this is the first year that Ecchi has come to Dallas. Don't count Dallas out yet, because I'm telling you.
And I'm totally not saying that because I'm only an hour and 10 minutes away from Ecchi San Marcos. That's totally not why.
Oh, yeah, he just wants to be close.
He let his
I'm 4 hours either way, so it don't matter to me.
His bias was showing.
Oh, next time for my panel, I want to have it out before, not during the rave, and also I want to use the main event room. Yeah, for my panel.
The main event room, huh?
Yeah.
For my panel.
We want everyone in the main stage.
And we want WWE ice cream bars. And fuck Kyle. Fuck Kyle from South Park.
Why you want to fuck?
Oh, that Kyle. I'm like, which Kyle?
Yeah, fuck Kyle.
Okay, Hartman.
But Deacon,
right,
just so you know,
guys.
I'm gonna perform at one of your panels one day. We got to make that happen.
Okay, awesome, man, awesome. DM me about it, and thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next week to talk about BACon
Bacon, yeah.
Bacon.
I'm gonna be there too.
All right,
I'll
bye,
be at
guys.
Anime Expo.
Later.